Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Sauce. It's the backup channel backing Celeb up and bringing you all the breaking news. Okay people, it is official. Time is really flying because the other day Sasha Obama graduated from college. All dressed up in her cap and gown, Sasha picked up her undergraduate degree in sociology from the University of Southern California while Barack, Michelle, and Malia cheered her on. That is amazing. Cause I mean, it seems like it was just yesterday that she was that little girl holding Barack's hand during the inauguration, and now she's all grown up. So listen, we want to say congratulations to Sasha, and we also want to say job well done to Barack and Michelle. And you know what? We also want to say congratulations to everybody else who's out there who's graduating this year. You did your thing, and your hard work has finally paid off. And I mean, honestly, that's a milestone that you should really be proud of. So, congratulations to you too. Now check it out. The other day, one of Nicki Minaj's fans drew a picture of Nicki, and then like under it, they wrote, "Okay, just finished. Thoughts?" End quote. Well, the internet definitely had thoughts, because one person said, quote, "You need to be banned from using pencils." End quote. And then another person said, quote, "We really need prayer for the nation. Talent is lost." End quote. Well, apparently Nicki wasn't impressed by the artist's rendering either, and she must have thought that the pencil drawing was less than attractive because after she saw it, she was offended enough to block the artist. Now, after the artist got blocked, he turned around and shared a screenshot of his blocked status and begged Nicki to unblock him, saying, "Oh my God, Queen, it was just a joke. Please unblock me." Listen, if I was Nicki, I would turn around and I would unblock him and I would ask for the original. And you know why? You remember like Pablo Picasso? Like Pablo's pictures were like really off the hook. They didn't look like nobody, but they sell for like 100, 200 million today. I mean, this might be another Pablo Picasso. And you never know, the old 2 Nikkei might be selling at like Sotheby's in like 100 years from now for like a good 200-300 million. I'm telling you, I think Nick better not sleep on this pic. Listen, let me know what you think about this dude drawing the picture of Nicki Minaj and then Nicki Minaj blocking him. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, peep this. The other day, a young dude jumped in Ice Spice's DMs, and he was trying to shoot his little shot. And Ice Spice responded to the dude by dissing his hair and his fit. Ice Spice said, quote, "Small dreads and no night tech, 3 skull emojis." End quote. Look, let me tell you what I don't like about that. I don't think that because Ice Spice has recently had a little come up that she should start putting people down. Because to me, that right there is not a good look. Listen, let me know what you think about Ice Spice trying to play this young dude because he has small twists and he doesn't have one the right Nike fit. Let me know what you think in the comments. And while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Now, peep this. It appears that Lil Durk is catching heat from real hip-hop heads after he said that he's not a fan of lyrical rappers. The other day, Lil Durk was on Rap Caviar, and during the interview, he was talking about his new single, All My Life, which features J. Cole. And when he started talking about J. Cole's guest verse on the track, Durk said, quote, "He went crazy. I had to listen to it like 4 times. You know, I ain't super big on lyricist type rappers. Cole was one of them ones that like him and Jay-Z, you gotta play them like 50 times to catch what they're saying. Like if you listen to Wayne right now and you heard some ish 10 years ago that you just catch on to today. But Cole definitely gave me one of them verses and I appreciate it because he ain't even have to for real. He could have given us anything." End quote. Listen, how in the world are you a rapper who has no appreciation for like lyrical rap? And I mean, why does it take you like listening to Jay-Z like 50, 60 times before you know what he's saying? And then on top of that, if you're a real hip-hop head, right? And you were listening to like Wayne 10 years ago, and it just now hit you yesterday that he was like, "My G's move in silence like lasagna," and you were like, "Oh, now I get it." Listen, you don't need to be listening to rap. What you need to be doing is watching Sesame Street. Cause I mean, like, saying that like you're not a fan of lyrical rap is like saying that your favorite R&B is like the R&B where nobody's singing and there's no music. I mean, that's like going to like Burger King and saying, "Give me a Whopper, but hold the meat, hold the buns, and don't give me like no lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, onions, and mayo." I mean, that is crazy. Cause I mean, once you take the lyricism out of rap, what are you left with? Well, anyway, after Durk made that statement, a whole bunch of people came for him on Instagram, and one person said, quote, "He's not super big on lyrical rappers, then what is my generation of rappers doing on songs? Shaking my head." End quote. And then another person said, quote, "Sad day when MFers don't listen to lyrics." End quote. And then after that, somebody came through and said, quote, "Durk sounds slow. These kids can't comprehend lyricism." End quote. Listen, let me tell you something, and I'm gonna keep it real with you right now. I used to teach, right? And I used to teach like 9th, 10th, and 11th, and 12th graders. And a lot of those kids were unfortunately reading on like the 1st and 2nd grade level. So when they graduated, they really weren't like graduating with the same skill sets that we were graduating with back in the days. So my guess is that a lot of these kids have adapted hip hop to fit their skill set. And unfortunately, this is what you get. You get rap without really rapping. I mean, yeah, you'll still get a few J. Cole's and Kendrick Lamar's, the diamonds in the rough, but the majority of these kids, they don't have the linguistical skills, the vocabulary skills, nor the critical thinking skills to do it how like Jay-Z and Nas used to do it back in the day. And trust me, I am not trying to be disrespectful, I'm just saying these iPhone generation kids have a whole different set of skills. I mean, you ask one of them to build you a computer, amazing. You ask the same kid to spell computer, not so amazing. So, when it comes to music, think about it. Really, really think about it. What do you got? You got shorter songs with fewer words, more redundant content, less rhetorical wordplay, nursery rhyme hooks, a few skirts, and like more cursing. And that is what seems to get you like a hit today. Listen, let me know what you think about Lil Durk saying that he's not a fan of lyrical rappers. And check this out. I got a question for you guys. I was in a car the other day and I was listening to the radio and like a woman came on and she said that she was ready to divorce her husband because on Mother's Day, he went to spend time with his mother instead of spending time with her and the kids. Listen, here's my question. It's really for the dudes, but women can chime in too. Is Mother's Day supposed to be spent with your mother? Or is Mother's Day supposed to be spent with the mother of your children? Let me know in the comments. And before you say both, this chick said she wasn't feeling her husband's mother and she wasn't going over there to spend Mother's Day. Now check it out. The other day Boosie Badass was on Vlad TV and he was discussing Tory Lanez shooting Megan Thee Stallion, and Boosie said that if he was Tory, he would have taken a plea deal to get less time. Boosie said, quote, "If he would have went in there and said he wanted to make a deal with them lawyers he got, he would have been doing time in a facility with damn near nobody around him. I know a lot of people like that. They was offered 10 years and they ain't take it. They ended up getting 30. Seen it all the time. When I was in prison, they come up in there like, I ain't doing no 15, man. They end up getting big time. I would have tried to get 5 years." End quote. Listen, of course, hindsight is 20/20, so I'm sure that like Tory Lanez would have did things a whole lot differently if he knew what was gonna happen. But I don't think that like Tory Lanez ever even considered that he would be found guilty. I mean, he walked into that like courtroom strutting like a peacock with that pink suit on, and he thought that he was gonna walk. But with that being said, I think that Boosie is right, and Tory Lanez really should have been trying to get a plea deal because he knew darn well he was guilty and he shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. But that's neither really here nor there. You know why? Because he rolled the dice and he lost. Listen, let me know what you think about what Boosie said. Should Tory Lanez have taken a plea deal? Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, let me see what other stories we got. You may or may not notice, but Timbaland just recently did a dream collaboration with the Notorious B.I.G. using AI software, and while some fans were here for it, others were not happy that Timbaland used AI to create Biggie's Notorious voice. Well, despite the controversy, Timbaland recently told Forbes that he has plans to commercialize artificial intelligence software that will revolutionize how songs are made. Timbaland said, quote, "It's gonna really be a new way of creating and a new way of generating money with less costs. I'm already here, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna lead the way." End quote. Timbaland also says that he believes that AI voice filters, which allow an artist to assume the voice of another artist, is going to open up an unprecedented world of creativity in music. He says up-and-coming artists with a good cadence or flow, but not a great voice, could use the filters to achieve more success. And he also says that established artists will be able to share AI replicas of their voice with each other to test collaborations and save time. And on top of that, producers could get exclusive rights to use the voice of a music legend who is no longer with us. Listen, I'm all for progress, but I don't know how I feel about this, because this has the potential to go like either way. This could be really good, or this could be really, really, really bad. I mean, if you could get like the computer that sounds like Janet Jackson, then what do you need Janet Jackson for? I swear, humans are like the only species on Earth that are trying to put like humans out of business. And my question is, if you create computers that do everything that humans are supposed to do, then what are the humans gonna be doing when the computers are doing what they're doing? Listen, let me know what you think about Timbaland and the AI. Do you think that it's a good thing or a bad thing? Let me know in the comments. And hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celebrity news. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.